every Sunday. Don't
Millionaire
miss
Mindset.
Amanya gange with Kisame
Samuel. Nkwaniriza nnyo ku programu yaffe enenungi.
Don't miss Millionaire Mindset with Kisame Samuel every Sunday.
Hello everyone. My name is Kisame Samuel. Thank you for watching Millionaire Mindset show. Yeah. Just do me a favor, one favor, and you subscribe, you like and share. Never forget to comment. Yeah, So just share your view about our topics, different topics that we have been discussing, and even this one that we are going to discuss. Just share with us your notion. We want to hear from you also. Yeah, so today in the studio, I have a gentleman. You have been seeing flyer passing everywhere the whole week, and I've received many calls and WhatsApp messages and emails. People asking me, who is that guy? Who is that guy? I just told them that don't worry. Sunday is coming. So yeah, I want to let you know that that is here today in the studio. Yeah, I have him. Yeah, I'm not going to introduce him. He is going to tell us about himself. Yeah, he's a nice gentleman. Really nice. He's my comrade for some time. Yeah, he has decided to come and share with us the wonderful topic, setting goals for the future. Let me come back. As I told you, in the house, we have our guest that you have been waiting for a long time. So I want to tell you that today is the day that is going to change your life, because you may be there when you are living the confused world, yet you need just something small to spark off your brain and you start seeing the world in different way. So allow me to introduce to you Mr. Konde Dalton Oscar.
Hello everyone who is there watching our show, Millionaire Mindset. I'm so glad to be the guest of today's show. My name is Konde Dalton Oscar. I'm a student studying electrical engineering. I'm so glad to be here today with you.
Yeah, that is Honorable. We used to call him Honorable when we are still at school. Yeah, he's my comrade. As I told you, Mr. Konde Dalton is studying electrical engineering. He's studying electrical engineering. Yeah, so I don't know, but I'm so glad to see him. We were young back then, long time ago, and yeah, we used to play football. We used it to jazz, to have a lot of jazzes, as you know. But now we have grown now. Yeah, Mr. Konde Dalton Oscar, I'm so happy to see you today.
I'm so much more glad to be with you here.
People, they have been telling me, who is that guy? Who is that gentleman? I just told them that don't worry, time is coming. So it is time now, and I want to tell you who is watching Millionaire Mindset that today is in the house. So we are going to discuss on a serious topic that everyone needs in life. So because there are many things that drive our life. So if you miss some steps, you might end up losing a lot, being depressed and stressed with a lot of stuff. But if we bring such people who have knowledge, who have studied about a lot of things. They can guide us, they can lead us, tell us what to do, and we start seeing things in a different way. So I personally, I feel that I'm blessed, you know. So the topic is setting goals for the future. So Mr. Dalton, setting goals for the future.
Yeah.
What if just if you hear the word setting goals for the future, what comes into your mind?
As I said before, that he's hosting people who have studied a lot about some things. I won't say that I've studied a lot, but according to my general knowledge, I think I can give some good reasoning about the topic of today. The topic is setting goals for the future.
So what comes into your mind when you hear that word?
In my own understandings, let me try to break down the topic. Let me start with the word setting. Setting, it's like planning something. When you're planning something that you want to do. I've got the next word, goals. Goals, these are things that we're looking up to to achieve. Like you may be there and say like, in some few years to come, I would like to be this, I would like to do this, I would like to do this.
Like as we were young, we could go on the road when cars are passing, and we say, hey, that's my car, that's my every car that was passing.
Yeah.
So and sometimes when someone was asking us, what do you want to be in life, and you can say, I want to be an engineer, I want to be a president, and we used it to say, by the way, when we see the plane passing, bye Musafiri.
But unfortunately, we all wanted to be presidents, but the current president is still running.
And we used to say, bye Musafiri everywhere.
Even our kids are still saying the same thing we used to say, bye Museveni.
So others, they wanted to become doctors, others they wanted to become lawyers, others, others actually girls, there are some girls who could say, may I want to be a good mother.
Of course, every girl wants to be a mother. That's like, I think that's an obvious. But there are some professions that they wanted to, because being a mother is not a profession, it's something that every girl can do. But there are some things that you would want to be, like an extraordinary person.
So that you were still telling us about the goal.
Yeah, I told you about the goals, that something that you want to achieve. The word future.
What is future, by the way?
I may say that future is now.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. According to me.
So what is the difference between now and the future?
I'm coming.
Because there are two words. You are now joining them together.
No, I'm not joining them together. We all don't know what's coming next in the next few minutes. Because you don't know what God is planning for you. You don't know what will occur in your life. So you may say that in the future, I would like to be a doctor. Yet you're not going to live tomorrow. I'm sorry to use such.
It is normal, it is common.
But why am I saying that future is now? Because you're existing now. Everything that you want to do, you can do it now. You start it now and you do it now.
So you want to tell me and whoever is watching that if I want to become a doctor or a lawyer, I can become it now?
You cannot become it now, but you can start pursuing to get it now.
Now.
Yes.
So I have no other time to do it.
You don't have any other time to start. You're starting now.
Now?
Yeah. If you try starting later, like I told you before, you're not sure whether you're going to be having life tomorrow. So when you start now and you have life tomorrow you'll be adding on another step. But if you say that I'll start in 2 years from now, how sure are you that in 2 years from now you will still be normal to do that? Start now and keep on adding more steps.
So what you want to tell me that if, let us say, if I want to become a pilot, let me say, I don't need to see it like in 10 years or 20 years or whatever, but I need to see it now, and I start learning how I become a pilot.
Yes, sure. You need to start seeing yourself as a pilot now. If you really want to do that, start learning, start pursuing it now.
Wait, I remember I was on O level, and senior one, I think. That is 2014.
Yeah.
Yes. And I was this gentleman who was really yearning to become an engineer.
Yeah,
Eh?
you remember.
You remember? And I used to say, I want to become an engineer. I want to become an engineer. But can I say that, and later on, when I finished high school, I started seeing things in a different way. Yes, I wanted to become an engineer, and all the grades that I got in senior 6 were, I had the ability to become an engineer. But when I finished high school, I started seeing things in a different way, and I ended up pursuing a bachelor's degree of science in journalism and public relations. So how would you say that? Related to what you have told me.
When we are starting the journey, like we started saying that we all wanted to be doctors when we were still in nursery. The more we went on, things got a bit harder, and most of us were kind of discouraged, and we started changing our mind. But if at all we stick to what we wanted, like I really want to become a doctor, you keep on investing in it, investing all your knowledge and energy in it, focusing on those subjects that will take you there, it would work for us out. But you change the later on, because when you reached in high school, at the beginning, we used to score hundreds in senior 1.
Yeah, definitely.
By
I remember.
The more we went on,
100 in a paper.
we looked for simple things. We never wanted to work so hard for what we wanted, because we used to hear our elders, biology is not a simple subject.
Chemistry is not.
You don't want
physics,
to balance
mathematics.
So you went with that bias on the subjects, and later on you started diverting your mind and say maybe literature would be better because it's simple. It will give me free time. It will great for me. All the time I want. Let me divert to literature. You start changing from physics that will take you to becoming an engineer.
Yeah, because I wanted to become an engineer, but when I reached in Form 2, like in Form 1 it was okay. I was scoring 100s, 80, 95, around there. But when even a bit of senior 2, it happened. But when I reached in senior 3, things started to become hard. And teachers became rough, mostly science teachers. They wanted like you to score highly in physics. And for me, it was very hard. So I started seeing things in a different way. I started comparing to what my brain can do. And I said, if I do literature, I do divinity and history, it would be better. Not knowing that what I'm deciding, it is pushing me into another thing.
Yeah, it's pushing you away from what you wanted to be.
From engineering to something, maybe a teacher, maybe journalist, maybe a lawyer. You get, when you are doing those subjects, you decide. Actually, when you do those subjects, you have a lot of things to decide.
And it's human. Most of people want simple things. You see, even when we are looking for money, people always look for the simplest way to get much when they're working. They're not working hard. Like I'll give an example of thieves. In Kampala, you see thieves who try to take away the funds from the owners. Someone worked hard for his property, and for you want to achieve that property, but you don't want to work for it. So you decide to harm someone who purchased his property so that you take it away. So it's the same way in class. When we looked at biology, it was hard. We need to invest more energy to score good grades in it. And you see, in Uganda, it's a bit simple. You don't read hard. You just need to pay some little attention since you use the language all the time. So
Yes. In
it's a
literature,
normal
just a
language.
mere
Yeah,
literature.
just
Shit.
speaking reading some few novels.
I can just go and I read Aminata, I can just go and concentrate, I read my books, like those novels and plays, I just put it here and I just crush the paper seriously.
Yeah, it was simple for you.
Mm.
Then you were scared of the other hard part of biology. You said, nah, let me divert my mind to something that is simple for me. That's why you opted to go for literature and left physics. Yet, since joining secondary, you wanted to be an engineer. But the more things got harder, you said, no, I wanted to be an engineer, but even journalists get some good money. Yeah, I'll opt for journalism.
By the way, I discovered that journalism, it was part of it is my calling. So I don't regret to become a journalist. Actually, it is my passion.
It's a passion.
Yes, I discovered. Maybe God was pushing me into this.
I will not go into a lot of details on it, but I guess you could still become an engineer, because if at all you told it into your mind that I want to be this, I want to be an engineer, and I will achieve it, you would achieve it. I was reading a book called Think Like a Winner. I would advise every young person there
I read
to
it.
read
Yeah,
that book.
Think Like
It's a
a
very
Winner.
good. That thing that you set in your mind, it's what you go for. If you say that I can do this, trust me, you will, because God gave us a big brain.
So relating to our topic, setting goals for the future. You want to say that if you were to set goals for your future, it starts now, and what you feed into your mind, there you have started on steps of setting what you want. And if you persist into that, you become it. If I wanted to become, let us say, a pilot, and I made a research about the topics that I must study, the courses, the what that will push me to become a pilot, I would have been a pilot now.
Yes. If you set it in your mind, because when you're starting something, it starts from your mind, your brain. Because when you say that I want to be a pilot, you're telling it your mind. And persisting to become it, still it's your mind. But whenever you start developing some negative attitude about it, then trust me, you will change. But if you keep on encouraging yourself that I can make it, you set it in your mind, you will work hard for it, and one day, trust me,
I'll become
you will be it.
A pause. This is really so nice, and I want to thank you, whoever is watching Millionaire Mindset. Just go in your search engine and you type Chisame Samuel, the journalist. Definitely, that's our page. You can find us on YouTube. You can find us on Twitter, commonly known now it was changed. It was commonly known as Twitter, but now it is X. Do you know that? Yeah. So you can find us on Facebook. You can find us on TikTok, Instagram, and you can also send us an email on kisamesamuel5@gmail.com. And if you have you want to advertise with us, that is very, 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 very simple. Just contact me. You just contact me, dial +256 786 777710. I repeat that number, +256 786 777710. You can also WhatsApp me on that number. I'll reply you instantly. Yeah, you can comment and share with your friend, because these topics that we discuss on every Sunday, that is our topics is really what you want in your life. Dalton, okay, you have told them. Please conceive the message in a good faith and do something, because you never know, this could be your chance of standing and you walk. Don't just sit. Hear and listen and act. You understand? So it is your time now. So Mr. Dalton, a man is 45 years. He has one wife, 2 kids, but he's struggling with life. He's not seeing future anymore. Can we say that he failed to set the goals?
I won't say that he failed to set the goals.
What went wrong?
Nothing went wrong.
What is the problem?
He's not yet in his
Future.
no. It's not the future. In his success period.
What is success?
Success, okay, like when we are chasing something,
Mhm.
we are trying to pursue something, get something in our life.
Mhm.
When we achieve what we are looking for,
Mhm.
that's what I call success. I've been trying so hard, let me say, to become a millionaire.
Mhm.
If at that time I achieve that and one day become a millionaire, I've succeeded in what I've been pursuing.
So does this guy has a dream of becoming a millionaire? Is it possible?
Yes, he can still make it.
How?
Let me give you an example. You know J.K. Rowling? He wrote the books of Harry Potter.
Mm-hmm.
Her books were not published. Okay, they were not going through it. Tried and harder to write. Then after getting over something like 65, over 45, something like that, she was aging. That's when she got a breakthrough. And her books went in, they were published. They even got a movie out of them. And she's now, I don't know whether she's still alive or dead, but she died successful. If she's still alive, she's successful now. I'll give you another example of this guy of KFC.
KFC, yeah.
Yeah, I think he was not so known, but he tried harder, even at an old age, till when he succeeded at 70 to 75. We are all now eating KFC.
Even here in Uganda.
Yeah.
Actually, it is worldwide.
Yeah. This person who is 45 now and he's still trying. Keep trying harder. I'm not yet 45. It's not so good for me to advise someone who is that age.
Is the method is the method I'm using right?
Which method?
Method of achieving my dreams, like this person.
It's
Because
right.
is using maybe the same method, but things are not coming. And he's overwhelmed, he's tired. Bambi, akoye. Eh?
I remember when we were still young,
Mm.
Uncle Joseph told us something that doing the same thing, expecting different
The
results,
same reason I remember.
different results from it, that's what he calls foolishness.
Listen.
I will not say this guy is foolish.
No,
but
wait. Repeat that statement. Doing
doing the same thing, expecting different results from it, is what he called foolishness. He called.
Not you.
But I agree with him.
So is this man a fool?
I will not say he's a fool, because
What does he need in life?
as I told you before, I'm not yet 45. It's not appropriate for me to advise someone who is 45, because he may say that you're still a kid, you don't know what you're talking about. You're coming where I am now. You will face life too. But abaganda bagamba ne goza dda kubira engoma n'ozina. I can advise him. Try harder. Change the methods, change the strategies. Because if you're trying to climb the mountain, when this mountain is sliding you down, okay, let me say it is so stiff, you need to get other methods that will make your life that will make what you're doing a bit easier and going forward. Because you will not keep on trying in the same position. You need to go higher. Find means of making yourself go to the top of that mountain.
Have tried for 20 years, things are not coming up.
Because you're trying the same thing.
What can I do?
Try other methods. Let me tell you something. Success, okay, if I see Samuel, he became a journalist and succeeded. He's now a billionaire. I'll also rush and say,
I want to become,
let me also go do what Samuel did. I'm not Samuel, I'm Dalton. Everyone has their own way of doing things, and everyone have their own way of succeeding. And God creates us different journeys. We will not all be kings. There are always one king.
Don't I need God?
You need him more than you think.
Talk about that.
You cannot do anything without God. In whatever you do, it's better to put God first. Because he knows everything and he sees forward. He knows that when Samuel does this, he's going to fail. But he is insisting, let me leave him. You go and experience that failure, then you come back to him. I not advise you to continue when you're failing. Come to him immediately. Don't put him as your... Don't put him
that's
as,
option.
No, he's not supposed to be an option. Your first priority. He's not supposed to be an option. Your first
Not
priority.
my wife, not my children,
He's
not my...
supposed to be your first priority.
Can I say that those who are struggling with life, they are missing that part of putting God as their
They
first
are not
choice?
missing. Still,
What went wrong? How can they set their
God,
future?
God works precisely.
Mhm.
He doesn't work early or late. Precisely in the right time when you need it. You may be seeing yourself failing. Okay, you say, I'm trying, but it's not coming out. I'm soon giving up on God. Please don't give up. As I told you about David, that he trained him and he was trying to take off that Saul character from him. And he later on became a king. So if I appoint you to be a king and you want to go there and then to sit on the throne, it's not working like that. Keep trying, keep trusting him. He knows what he's doing. You don't know why he's making you go through that. My prayer is always, let God's will be done over my life. I'm not a good person of praying, God, do this for me, do this for me, do this for me. I know he has better plans for me. And he knows what I want more than I know them. He knows what is good for me. He knows what I need in my life. So I just say, let his will
Be done.
be done. And it has really worked for me. He has really showed up in my life every time. And his will is the best. He has the better plan for us.
Millionaire Mindset is the program you are watching, and every Sunday, I repeat, every Sunday at 8 p.m. Just go in your search engine, you type Chisame Samuel the journalist. You'll be watching our show. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and comment. Your comment is really very important. I want to send my greetings to Dr. Lynette Howard Johnson, Mrs. Nicole, my friends. I want to send my greetings to Mr. Fries and Geke. I want to send my greetings to Juliet Smith Levy. I want to send my greetings to Mr. Joseph Rubega. I greet you so much. It is quite a long time, but I know you are doing well. I want to send my greetings to Pastor Deogracius Mwanguzi. I want to send my greetings to Pastor Bone Kayanja, and my brother, our brother Nsubuga. Joshua, yes, got an accident yesterday.
Yeah, I heard of that, but we are always praying for you. We hope you get better soon and come back stronger. God is with you, and will work hard to make sure that you get to your best soon.
So whoever, I've mentioned a few, but there are many. Our friends in Uganda, outside Uganda, and you are always following us. Please go on to follow our social media handles. Kisame Samuel, the journalist. Yes, be it Facebook, be it YouTube, be it Twitter or X, be it Instagram. Just we use the same name, Kisame Samuel. For adverts, you can simply contact us on +256 786 777710. You can also WhatsApp us. We really appreciate your support. Yeah, Mr. Dalton, just a few remarks. But before, are you single or you are married?
I'm a student.
Your university is acceptable.
I know it's acceptable.
Yes, at the campus here, I used to study with my friends who are pregnant, and they gave birth when we are still studying.
It's not yet the right time for me to get married.
So being a student is not an excuse. At campus level,
it's not an excuse.
Yes,
but it's not the right time for me to get married. Cause
is it one of your step, like you set a goal for that?
Yeah, because if at all I get married now, I'm adding more responsibility.
You feel responsible or what?
I'm not afraid of responsibility, but I want to go into responsibility when I'm ready for it. Because if I get
not just rushing.
Yeah, if I get married now, I'll have to take care of my wife.
Mm-hmm.
And you can get a kid. I'll have to take care of a kid. That means I'll not achieve some of my goals in the time I expected to. Because my expenditure is going to get high. Because I have to feed the two people that have come into my life, because they are my responsibility now, and I have to take care of them as the head of the family. That means I will even drop being a student.
You'll be a dropout student.
I won't be a dropout, but I will hold that still.
To first sort out the grievances you have started.
I will not pay school fees to the school when my kid is home. He also needs to go to school. He needs to
eat.
Yeah, the mother needs. I don't think it's right time for me to get to my
So my question, how many years am I supposed to feel that, like, I'm supposed to quit and I stop seeing future like the way I dreamed it when I was young?
You're not supposed to quit.
How many years?
You're not supposed to quit.
80.
You only quit when you're dead. When you die, when you've not achieved what you've been looking for. If I told this guy of KFC.
So what you want to say, that setting goals for the future it doesn't have time.
As I told you previously, that the future is now.
So even 95 years, still I can achieve.
As long as you're still alive. If you quit at, let me say, 75, and you go to 90 years when you're still alive, who is going to take care of you for those 20-something years?
Millionaire Mindset is where you hear different perspective of different things and you learn. So there is no quitting to set up your goals for the future every time, even if you are 120.
If I told J.K. Rowling quit, this guy of KFC, they wouldn't be successful now. But they kept pushing till their old age, and they are now something. We aren't even talking about them now. So if you quit that, you say, I'm now 50 something.
Let me leave it.
Let me quit, I will never get rich. You're going to go to 100 years. Who is going to take care of you
You're 50.
for the remaining 50? You don't know when you're going to die. You still need to carry on your life. You need to feed yourself, take care of yourself, yet you don't have anything in your pockets. You're going to disturb people.
I understand.
You're going. I wouldn't like to use this example. You normally see old people dancing around libraries on the way, on the roads.
We see them.
I feel so bad for those people, and I
Get
sometimes
drunk
say,
and they dance on the way you pass. You see them dancing
because they quit.
And see what give out.
They quit. If at all they didn't, they would be, because they are people of their age.
Definitely.
Rich,
Mm-hmm.
taking good care of themselves, and even happy to live with their grandchildren. But these people who are dancing on the roads, even their people are abandoning them. No one wants to be with someone who is, I would say, dependent. Because when you say, I have my grandmother there, but whenever she calls, she wants money. She doesn't call to greet me or what, she wants money. But it's better to have your grandmother there. She's a bit wealthy. You just go there to add on. Take some care of her. You see, you come watch cook for her because she's no longer strong enough to do that for herself. Clean the house for her, what? Yeah, that's what they need. But this person who is on the way, he's asking for money to go and buy more warrage to go back and dance. Because they quit when it's still too early. They never knew that they will grow beyond the age they are in. And they are still growing.
What is the world's greatest need? The world's greatest need?
God.
God. You tell people.
The world's greatest need is God. God created this world and He owns it. He's someone we are supposed to run to when things go worse. If you try creating for yourself some other alternatives, you're losing. At first it will look like you're winning, but trust me, you're losing. Run to God. He will solve and sort everything out because He created this and He knows this world more than we do.
Okay, thank you. As we are winding up, I've learned a lot of things from today's show. Discussion has been wonderful to me. Topic is setting goals for the future. Mr. Dalton told us that if you want to become successful, if you have a dream that you always want, it starts now. There is no future of tomorrow, there is no future of next week, there is no future of next year. It is now. If you dream to become evangelist, you start now to read the Bible and you do evangelism. If you want to become an engineer, you read physics, chemistry, biology, whatever you read, you need now. There is no tomorrow. It starts now. And the most helpful thing in all that I have noted down, that you need God in everything that you want to achieve. So you don't have time now. Setting goals for the future. The future is now. Now, I repeat, now. That's what I've learned. Mr. Dalton, just close remarks.
I'll tell our viewer, we need, first, most of all, that we need to change in Africa. This mindset that we are Africans, we are supposed to be poor, we have to change that. Let us copy from those developed countries. Let us copy from them. How do they sustain their life? Someone retires at like 50 and they can take good care of them till like 90 years or above. We also have to do that, not seeing those old people doing something that are humiliating them, shaming them, we need to change that Africanism, that possible. African mind. It's possible. We just need to change our mindset. But whenever we say we are Africans, this is what
government
we are.
To Yambe.
Government to Yambe, this is what we are. That's not what we are. Let's fight and change that. Let's copy. If we cannot do something, let us copy from those developed countries. What are they doing to make their countries like this? We can also do that. We have whatever it takes. Africans, we are smart, because you look at our education system, you carry a lot of things in your head. Biology, chemistry, whatever you don't need. And the system of whites, they only teach you what you need. If they say that Dalton is going to become an engineer, he starts physics there and then mathematics, things that are going to help him, not all things he doesn't need. So a footballer, he starts training at an early age. Musician, they start at an early age. But for us, we carry a lot of things. Imagine if our kids, we take them to that system, they only get what they need. They get skills from schools. We would be more wealthier than whites, because God blessed us with a very good continent, good weather, good environment. And whites have a lot of things that are challenging them. They have tornadoes, tsunamis, but still they manage.
It faced something like strong wind and many people died and lost properties.
Sorry for those people. Sorry for those people who lost their lives and properties. But if we also change our mindset, we would be more developed. If they can develop with all those challenges, disasters, and they still be successful, why not us who are having the best? Why? I call up everyone to change your mindset. Don't believe that this is Africa, this is what we are. We are supposed to be like this. Why do we go in their countries, let me say, to work there? Why don't we create opportunities here? Because we also can do this. We can be more wealthier than them. So it's just our mindset. We need to change from that.
Okay. Mr. Jita John Bosco, I send my greetings to you. I've seen your comment. You're saying this is so inspiring. So thank you for following Chisame Samuel, the journalist, and continue watching Millionaire Mindset. Yeah, and Teacher Medi. You remember Teacher Medi?
Yeah, I remember. Yeah. He was my good teacher of geography.
He's watching you, saying this is good, Samuel, keep the spirit. So I want to thank everyone who is following us every Sunday, and we want to thank you so much. Thank you so much. I think you are learning something from our show. I can't continue from now. My bosses, they are telling me time is up. You know, as the Baganda say, because me, I can talk for even if 10 hours. I don't have problem with that. But as you know, media is always time. So I need to wind up. So thank you for following us. Please share, subscribe, and comment. Your comment is really very, very, very important to us, you know. So if you comment, you subscribe, and advertise with us, you know. Yeah, that's you support us in all the way that you can, you know. And the last thing I want to tell you, never give up with life. I love you so much. May God bless you. Bye.
Bye.
Every Sunday,
Millionaire Mindset.
amanya gange nze Kisame Samuel, nkwaniriza nnyo
ku programu yaffe enenungi.
Don't miss Millionaire Mindset with Kisame Samuel every Sunday.